All right, doing something very strange today. This is not a normal adventure. Got a couple things I gotta do. I'm walking up to the cemetery first. Got the puppies with me. I gotta go get my trail cam. So I gotta go get my trail cam up at the cemetery, number one. And then we're gonna pick up the trail along the top ridge and we're gonna walk up to the house site for a particular reason. And that is because I have really high-speed internet at the house site. And we've been trying to upload our YouTube video in the camper down below, and our internet's out, and we're in like, we barely get a trickle of a internet speed. Really, it's like 1.5 megabits a second down, and who knows what up. So yeah, see what I do for you guys? I'm gonna go walk a mile into the woods and try to upload this video for you. So I figured along the way, this trail cam's been up here for, oh, maybe 10 days. Whew. Man, that's an ascent. Morning, everyone. How'd you sleep? All right. Okay, let's see. There's the trail cam. I don't know what this chair is, why it's here. Holy cow, look at this. There's 2 deer right there. Look at them. They don't even know I'm here. Yeah, Carmen. Look at these 2. Hold on. It's okay. Yeah, Carmen. Carmen! Whoa! Carmen just ran after him. Yo, here comes Maddie, late to the party. Maddie, go help out your sister. Maddie, come. Hey, come, Maddie. Hey, come on, let's go. Come on. Good girl, Carmen. Good girl. Would you go help your sister? Carmen, you like our house site? You can't hear a thing up here, can you? Look at that. That's our north view. Sun's up a little bit. Nice. There it goes, guys. We're getting there. 58%. This is working out well. Just ordered Starlink, so take that, Nomad. Meanwhile, Maddie, come here. Maddie, come here. Can you tell everybody what you just did? I was petting her and she smelled like manure. And don't know what that is, but got some of it on my hand and I'm up here in the woods. Good times, good times. We're back from our hike to post our YouTube video from the top of the mountain. Here's my creek. It's dry right now. Okay, this is comes down from that way and it shoots across here. And this is where I need the bridge. Just a little dinky bridge. It's probably crossing maybe 24 inches total, but you could see my tractor marks and my concern moving forward. And I don't want to disrupt anything when I drive over this, so the creek goes that way. And there's another creek that comes out from up there and down here. There's another one. Looks like we're looking pretty dry these days. Yeah, it's not really flowing too much. Let's see. Yeah, it's flowing a little bit. What do you see, Carmen? You grabbing a drink, honey? Yeah, that's what I thought. She's grabbing a drink. That's good water, huh? All right, come on. Good girl. All right, let's go back. Here's the creek. This is our driveway. We're going to be driving right along this creek. Looking forward to that. slid out of control. Look at that. I slid that whole way down. Man. I was in high with no four-wheel drive. Won't do that again. Wow. I'm glad I crashed into the tree. All right, lesson learned. Low gear when going downhill. Man, I just went up, all right, that's the board that I just went up the trail to get. And I cut it, and I don't like it. Too much rot down here. It's got too many indentations. That's definitely rot, but down here looks nice. Anyway, it smells good, but I'm not after smell, I'm after wood. Wood that is rot resistant. So over here, I have right there, piece of ash. Oh man, that's gonna be tough to cut, but I did just sharpen my saw blade. I've never cut ash before, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a hard time with it. This is a piece of ash. I've been saving these. So is that. This is that same tree, and there's another little piece over there. Got some more over there too. I'm gonna cut off 8 feet of the straight one here and get it out in the mill, see what happens. Friends, I've gotten to know my grapple bucket a little bit. And with this tractor, remember, it's only 24 horsepower. What?
You have a very interesting bug on you.
Where?
It just flew off.
Okay, so this isn't the strongest tractor. It's 24 horsepower, but it's freakishly strong, like Meg. So I've gotten to know this grapple bucket. When you have a heavy piece of lumber like that and you're trying to get it with the grapple, you want to grab it like this, but you don't want to like lift it up like that. You could do that with light things. What you want to do is what I'm about to do, is grab it and then rotate it down, and then you could pivot off the earth and then open it again and let it slide down further into the grapple. Watch. Get it under there, get a good grip, and then you want to push up and to the left. Back up a little bit, let it curl. See that? Now you can just pull it up. Alright, there's no chance I can do that just by grabbing it and then trying to curl it up with this tractor. Watch. Now if I just walk up to it, grab it, and try to curl it, oh, maybe I could. Alright, so if it's really heavy, do it the first way. You want your tractor to make a fool out of yourself? Do it that way. Anyway, did I make my point? Use the ground, back it up, and then you can lift it up. Because a lot of times that curl doesn't have enough power.
Okay.
So you can use the ground, get it in position, and then just raise it. So that was silly. I'm going to pick up something now that's really heavy. And we're going to show you for real. Alright. That's a big piece of oak.
We're starting the garden.
Yes, I got too excited and started without Meg, but 4 minutes later, we have dirt. We got the box blade on the tractor. I have it set at a good height. I have the hooks down. We have 3 hooks, so we're just turning the soil here. We don't have, what are those called? Pulverizers? I don't know what they're called.
I have no
I'm not a
idea
gardener.
of any farm equipment names.
We're using the box blade. I know what that thing's called. So I cultivated the garden yesterday with nothing but the box blade. I got some footage of that, but look at that. That's just the box blade.
Hey!
Hey! What's going on?
Siding.
Are you doing the siding or are you the cut wool man?
I'm a cut wool man.
Yeah, do you want to switch? Do you want me to be the cut man? You could be the siding girl?
No.
Okay, you like the cut one?
Yeah.
We're out here in the morning. It's kind of a cloudy day. Nice to work in. Meg is waiting for me patiently. I'll come around this side. So we're doing the west side today. This stuff has been drying nicely. We got our horizontal windows vertically, very nice. We got the trim up around it, it's dried. These boards have increased their gap significantly, and that's what the batten's going to be used for. So we've also made a change that I'm going to be putting these things up. I don't know much of a change, just kind of like a, well, I guess.
It's different from what we were doing before.
Yeah, we were putting the galvanized staples in here before, and I noticed, especially with that side of the structure facing south, I noticed that it was starting to curl and rip those staples out. So I've been coming around and doing pilot holes and then sinking a deck screw into the bottoms. I don't want to just fire one of these nails in there because it'll split. So that's the best thing that I could come up with. Meg, you think that's a good strategy?
We'll find out.
We'll find out, yeah. All right, so Meg's cutting these boards. We've cut them over the past few days, and
Now we're putting them up.
now we're putting them up. And just personally, I haven't really noticed a difference between the letting the ones dry in the barn and just cutting them and the next day putting them up, because they dry out anyway and they get a gap. So I feel like putting them up green is a little easier actually, because they bend a bit without cracking. Down another poplar tree. The last one we took down is right there. Now we're taking down this one, which looks a little bit bigger. Obstacles we got in the way. We got a widowmaker or a dead tree next to it, which I don't think is going to interfere at all. last of these giant trees we're gonna have to take down. Even when we're doing the driveway, we'll have to take trees down, but I'd like to avoid trees of this size. I'd like to keep as many as we can, just because of their majestic beauty. We had a cold snap and it got to like 28 degrees. We covered up our seedlings here with the cheap little army tarp. Tried to do the best we could, keep the frost away. Some got hit, some didn't. But look, we got mostly everything growing. This is a whole lot of lettuce. They're kind of cold tolerant. All right, and we got some ones that did not like the frost though. What is this? SS. Summer squash, I think, maybe? Yeah. Oh, spaghetti squash. Oh man, really? Those got hit? Oh no. And then, let's see, there's the butternut squash. Doesn't look too great. These all look okay. Those are beets and that's Swiss chard. Over here, my corn definitely doesn't look happy. And neither do our pumpkins, but I'm hoping they bounce back. I don't know. These are some beans. I thought they would have been fine just covered up, but I guess it got pretty gnarly outside. So that's what's going on. We have a whole bunch of seeds that we need to subdivide and put into, well, we got to introduce them to the garden. Hopefully that's the last frost for a while. Meg is done with homeschool for the day. Right, Meg?
Yeah.
Digging the hat, Meg.
I love my hat.
I want one.
Get you one.
All right, so Meg is cutting my 110-inch boards. That's what we are putting up on the shed. So today's the day, folks. The last of the vertical siding is going up. We're gonna make this whole run over here. Really hope we can get to the gable wall today too. We're gonna have basically a piece of trim going from there to there, and our verticals will line up with the seams of the wall beneath it. Wow, look at that look. Meg's looking at me like, can you hush up and so I could cut?
It's okay. I just didn't want to cut into your talking.
So Meg, good news today too, right? What's the other good news we got via email?
Oh, the roofing has shipped. So
Yes.
we'll be getting that soon. Yay!
Yeah, we're all ready for it. All we need to do is pick it up when it arrives and put it in place. We got the roof battens in place. Just need to get the proper screws, which is probably some of those screws with the washers in them, right? Right, Meg?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, and then it's a bunch of detail work. So we have trim to put up on the bottom, and we did the windows already, but I'll be doing the door, mounting the door, and then I'll be making the double door there, and then trim all around. We got the fascia, the soffit, which is going to be those sections. So we got a beautiful day, Meg. Let's take advantage of it. Go ahead.
Let's do it.
right, I got a pile. This is my spent wood from all of the 8-inch boards from the board and batten. All right, those are pretty much from the sawmill. These are all from the sawmill, and a lot of these are over what I need for the batten size. So I'm gonna run these through the table saw there, set it at 2.5 inches, and we'll just zip them through, and there'll be very little waste. You know, I don't have to cut brand new boards out of a log. These are all pretty much the width or the thickness that I need, and that's gonna be really great. Plus it'll give us a nice smooth edge. And I wanted to give you a quick update here on the shed. This is where I'm at. So that was kind of tricky doing the gable wall. You want the seams to line up with the boards below, and that was tricky because these boards down here started drying a bit, so the gaps between them are increasing. But I started putting those up green and had to kind of center the gaps, knowing that they're going to shrink and hopefully line up, so that one batten, I want it to line up for there to be a batten here and a batten above it, and it's all kind of like on the same straight line. So you could offset it here and there, but for the most part I want the battens to line up vertically on the shed. So I'm excited. I'm doing trim now. I just put up this big, I guess the gable top, or I'm sorry, the wall top and the gable bottom. That's a big 10-inch piece, and I got to put it up in 2 sections because it's a 12-foot wall. But yeah, Meg and I knocked that out, and then the other day that was the other day. Just this morning, in this very windy, cold day, I got this complete too. So this is the most challenging. Look at the ground here. See the terrain? It kind of like goes downhill. It's pretty gnarly, but I was able to wrestle this around. I was by myself, and it came out really good. I'm really happy with it. Pretty much all the seams are lining up, and when I put the batten on and go through that one trim piece in the middle, it's going to look really nice. So we're getting there. We are getting there. Now comes the really annoying part of doing all the trim. I mean, when you're framing stuff and putting the walls up and everything, it feels like you're making a lot of headway, and then you get to the trim and it's like you have a lot to do. So, but that's good. We love this lifestyle. We want to continue living this lifestyle. We want to keep this going. This is a good thing. I'm enjoying making the videos. I'm enjoying learning all this stuff, having this adventure, and I hate to ask you for some help, but we need some help getting to that 1,000 subscriber limit. So if you're looking to help us out and it won't cost you a dime, just subscribe to our channel. That's what you could do. So I thank you ahead of time. I'm looking for those subscribes. We want to get to 1,000. That's our goal, and we'll grow from there, but that's a start. Yeah, hopefully you like what's going on, and there's a lot more to come.